When we first met Abby, he was extremely frustrated and angry about how lonely he was. He felt like he had no place where he belonged.
Oh, I've noticed a lot of positive changes. So first of all, it's a big thank you for coming into my and Abhinav's life, because until then, I was thinking I've been here for a long time in Canada, but I was feeling isolated. I didn't have anybody where I could reach out to in real terms. I was given the contacts of many agencies and a lot of things I worked out through, but nothing was really working out. So it was almost on the verge of giving up. No, nothing works. First time I met with you guys, it was a situation where I was like, what will my son's life be a few years from now? Because see, now I'm young, I can help him, he's my life. I can go to any extent in the world to make him happy and my daughter happy. But beyond that, it's just me. So what if, even the thought that, what if something was to happen to me? So that used to scare me a lot. And Abhinav didn't have many friends at all, because when he was in school, he had some friends, of course, because they were class fellows. When Mercy started working very closely with Abhinav, that was a very refreshing change, because he is basically a very closed kind of a person. He's a very warm-hearted, but he doesn't talk to people easily, and he's more in his own shell most of the time. I think it's brought a positive change in his life, because that way he has somebody he can interact with on a regular basis. And what I really liked about the reassurance of the fact that, Monica, we're not there just for a day, we are there for a longer period of time. So it's not that once we're helping, it's an isolated help and then thank you. It's not like that. The assurance, the very little assurance that when you hear somebody say, don't worry, we are with you in a longer term and we're not going to abandon, because you are there for your son for sure, but we are there too. It's like a very refreshing change. It tells you that there's somebody, a help out there, real help, not just the words. Because long-term commitment is not easy to make, and I have been through a lot with agencies, with trying to work out things for my son in the past years. And when I say I had given up, I'm not the person who gives up, but it was getting to a point I said, no, it's not working out, this is not working out, this is not working out. What I really see, concerted effort to bring Abhinav out of the shell, that is for one thing. Then to make sure he understands where he's moving in life, and it is towards a positive direction. And that's extremely important, because I want Abhinav to be independent for sure. So we're looking at his goals, and we do discuss a lot of things, like let's look for a short-term goal and a long-term goal.
Abby, what does Mercy help you with?
Like, she's helping like how to move on in my life and stuff.
What are your hopes and dreams?
I would say like when I'm 40 years old, then I would maybe probably like plan to buy a big house, or if I have a big house and if I make lots of money, I can even buy a Hummer limousine, keep it on my driveway. Wish I had a huge limousine, the Hummer limousine, yeah, so I can take my family out and all. Especially my grandma, my grandpa, I can take them out. Yeah, like I can take the whole family out, like especially like when they came, like the whole family when they came to Canada all together. I wish I took them out in my limousine if I had it, but no, I didn't have enough money on that. So they can enjoy the ride, like the room inside it and all. So when you go on the highway.
Abby currently works at Home Depot. He's also looking for a second job cleaning limousines so that he can purchase his own someday.
What plans I had, maybe I was thinking maybe I'll do like a part-time job or something, so that's why she took me there for limousine, just to see like how it looks like from inside, because there's like TVs and stuff inside, there's like programs you can watch and everything, and like there's water bottles, glasses and everything. But only the drinks you have to buy on your own from the store. If people maybe take people out, like I don't know if they, like suppose they hire somebody with a limousine and something, that I would be a driver, maybe I'd like take them out somewhere and drop them somewhere, maybe let's say in the wedding parties or anything, like banquet halls.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say if I have to pick up like Indian actors or like actresses, like, and then if I have to drive and go to Cineplex or anywhere, I'll pick them up from the airport, especially. Then I'm ready to do that. Then also like then after when we even like looked inside the limousine when I went to Mercy, we checked the view was beautiful and everything, and yeah, it was very nice. Like you know, all the drinks and stuff. And then after when we were done with it, then we went inside to there's an Indian shop. We had like Indian drink, like a Shahi Faluda. Me and Mercy tried it, and my sister. It was very yummy.
He has dreams like all of us. And I didn't have any other resources where somebody would tell me that, Monica, this could work out for you. So with Mercy, what I found was when she started working with Abhinav closely, one was the friendship part where he had somebody to talk to. But other than that, she also provided some resources to me. She would email me, and despite these new jobs that I'm going through from one job to the other, my training, my presentations, there was less time. And it was at a time where I could practically communicate with somebody outside, because government offices close at 4 p.m. and when you come home at 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. there's no help, and 5 days are gone because you have to work. You're just one person. So here there was somebody who could provide me with the resources. It was not just a voicemail I was talking to. It was a live person who is nice, who is friendly, who is from a background, who understands.
When you started working with us, what were you most worried about?
For me, not getting accepted like back to school, so that was a worrying part. My aim was to only go back to school. That's all. That was my goal.
Abby found it difficult to accept that he would not be permitted to return to high school at his age.
Well, we did call the high school. Unfortunately, when Mercy came, she was alone at that time, and then yeah, so me and my mom, like, so we were over here. We dialed the school, and they said, well, you know what, you can't come back to school because you're already 22, because you would have to go to adult high school. So she thought, well, why don't we look into Humber instead, Humber College program. My next step was, I think, maybe taking a cooking class. Maybe I go to chef training over there, so it's a culinary program.
Mercy's worked with him in the past few months to make sure he gets into the Humber College culinary course. Culinary is something Abhinav loves. That will help him, hopefully, to make sure that he knows what to do with food.
Abby is excited to begin his studies in the Culinary Arts program at Humber College, class of 2017.
When he goes to college, I'm sure he'll feel happy because he'll make more friends, because they'll be class fellows. They'll be not be formal colleagues. They'll be class fellows.
You also want to like get like a better job, like if you go to school. So that's all she helped me with.
What are you most thankful for?
Yeah, I'm thankful to Mercy because she helped me, like, yeah, just like I think for like get rid of my angerness and all that.
How has your anger changed?
What I'm noticing is that, like, well, mostly what I do is like I help my mom, like, you know, like especially when she has to go to work and all that. Like I put the stuff in her car, and she has to, like, you know, I just tell her to go and drive safe. So especially it's winter time, I know it's worse. Yeah, that's better. At least my mom's happy with my, like, the way I help her and everything. Like, I know, like I even make cereal for her and I make tea for her.
Abby has always wanted to be a gym member.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm a member of the gym when Mercy came with me. Yeah, so then we actually, yeah, then I got my membership for a 1-year membership. So like I can go to gym anytime I want. I can do like anything, like swimming or anything. That's actually good, I would say. Because I did go to gym like few times. So like when I did get a membership, I also I took a bus from here, then go all the way, and then coming back bus home. So yeah, I took a transit. So at least I got the gym. I was really happy with that.
There was a time when he was about 16, and I used to tie I used to put the clothes on him. And I never ever thought Abhinav would be able to wear his own clothes one day. So after he was about 18, say about 3 or 4 years ago, when he started wearing his own clothes, I cannot even describe the moment because it was such a nice moment. I said, Abhinav, you dressed up yourself. It was like what I had been doing 18 years of life suddenly changed. I said, and he did it nicely. He even tried combing his hair, and I was like, wow, it was a big thing for me. So anything that you see your child grow as a human being, as a person, as an adult. And for Abhinav, his limousine part, at least he went and saw. So that day he was happy. And I know he's not able to express, but I know he was saying, Mommy, in limousine, this is how it looks like. And we saw different guys. I said, did you get to drive? He said, no, we didn't. He was a little disappointed, but he was happy. So he saw the options, that they were, different types. And that only reiterated the fact, because I have a driveway where Abhinav says, Mommy, you know what? I measured the driveway. I said, you measured the driveway? He says, yes. And I have established that you can actually park a limousine in the driveway. I was like, where would you park a long limousine? He says, no, all you have to do is park on the right side. If you do it on the left, it blocks the entrance of the house. But if you take it to the far right, next to the garage, there's a space. And I measured, it's perfect. I was very impressed. I said, okay, he did his maths. So he knows what he wants in life. He has dreams. He has a lot of things to look forward to. And I'm there with him without a doubt to the last breath. But with someone who also says, no, we're going to be there and there is help out there, it's very nice. It's a very nice, warm feeling. You feel you're not isolated. So Mercy really helped me to crystallize that into practicality. It was just more of what I wanted, but how much I was able to translate was a limitation. So I think she's helped me to achieve my goal so that I make sure that my son is independent.
As part of his college work experience, Abby gets to learn by helping out the chef at Turtle Jack's.